at this, see? Is that enough for you? Da, 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 da. Brought to you in part by St. Croix Rods, best rods on earth. Strike King Lure Company, #1 in fishing lures. Ardent, pure performance, all-American. This week on Extreme Angler TV. There you are. Got to wait them out.
Now I'm going to show you a little bit about how I work the Strike King Sexy Dog. There's really several different ways. The bait's actually pretty versatile.
We'll be right back. That long pitch, eh? And that clear water. You want to stay back from. Look at it. He's got that hook in there pretty good, huh? And she's finding them. They get them. Look at that. Not bad for the first fish. First thing in the morning. Whoa, easy boy, easy. You are a wild one, eh? Wow, he took that good. That's the beauty of making long pitches when you're fishing clear water. Because man, if they see you, it just makes it tougher. And then you got to get out the secondary stuff. The stuff we got today. Look, he's long and lean, eh? His dorsal fin's kind of busted. But you know what? For the first fish of the day, I'll take it. Because it just shows me they're where they should be and where I want them to be. There he goes, back there. So today is going to be dock day with some weeds, things between it. We're trying to fish a popular cottage lake on the docks, in between people swimming, jet skiing, boating, you name it, the whole deal. High potential, high visible cover that most guys fish. We're going to try to do it the same way, except for the fact is I got a few backup, let's say some tricks that I'm going to show you with some tubes and stickworms and stuff to catch those fish when they come out. Missed the original pitch or the original bait, but still eat something else. Let's regroup, rig up the bait, and catch a nice one. Let's go. And as for fishing these clear water lakes, game hogs are killer. I got this in little brown crayfish tones, rage craws, a little rodent, the 4-inch model. Just in case those fish come out and miss it, the Denny Brauer flipping tube. Last but not least, fully prepared, 0 stick worm on 14-pound fluorocarbon, just in case. They want to get stubborn, I'll throw this in, or the tube. 9 times out of 10, they'll come out and eat that. Where is you at, boy? Huh? Where is you at? These little shallow nothing pads. Is that where you're hiding? Stealth-like. Going along, work a little area, get back on the trolling motor, move again. Just dissecting small sections of boathouses and pads and stuff like that. You find the real nook and crannies where those fish are hiding, and sometimes they're better fish. Come here, you. Look at him living underneath there, huh? Where do you think you're going, huh? See, he wants to go back. See that clear water? That hook's in a good spot. Oh, that's a nice chunky fish. Again, we're not getting giants on this stuff, you know, but I'll take those kind of bass any day. See who that was? Look at him. Probably 2-pounder, but clean. Look how nice and green. Silver sheen to it. Just a nice, healthy fish, aren't you? Yes, sir. Go on over there. Watch him go. Look at him go. Look at how he disappears. Watch, you can still see him. He'll just slowly go back. Look how they almost disappear inside the bottom. Just goes back, nice and quiet. But instead of me get on the trolling motor, turn around, going back and fished one bite I missed, didn't see it. I wanted to keep going slow. If I'm not getting blown in by waves and stuff like that, don't even touch a trolling motor. Keep continuing your drift, go by, hit another high potential area. That time it was a shade beside that big boat. So same thing, rig back up real good, put it back. I'm gonna make a pitch on this side of the dock because I haven't touched a trolling motor at all. There's a chance, no guarantees, a chance another one or a bigger one could be sitting in there. But you don't want to let him know you're here. There's no way he knows. You're just drifting by. Chances are I'm going to turn around once I get past here, go back to that side because that dock was really dark. Look at it, all dark. That's where the first bite came from. But that 2-pounder came off the boat. When you're happy, make a pitch right to the back. Just work it all, just in case. Sometimes they're very at the front like this. A lot of times they push way at the back. Why is that? Because they travel along the shorelines and they just pull into someplace. But not always at the front. It's a big mistake. Now in clear water, as for color, you know what? I'm not a real stickler exactly trying to match the hatch. Two things I like to have where the fish can see it and a little bit of that camouflage look, okay? So anything with green pumpkin or watermelon, you know, I got the blue craw, it's awesome. The Okeechobee blue, green again, blue fleck, Amistad special. It's got more of like the brown, the crayfish kind of tone with the greens. But I tell you what, these baits, absolute kill in clear water. Don't get in your head, you think you have to be exactly matching the hatch with these watermelons and things like that, that they look exactly like crayfish. It doesn't matter. If the fish see it and you're putting it in locations that are ambush locations and the water's shallow, boom, out they come, their instinct is to grab it. The deeper stuff, as you've seen, they'll still eat it. So stick with the tones, like the watermelon meat, the blue craw, keep that green theme, but have some accents. Blue, red and black pepper, chartreuse, can't go wrong. You see that? I can't believe it. That is a fluke. See that? That's what you get sometimes. You don't have to always be good. You can be lucky. And that is as lucky as it gets. You can call me lucky. Pitching out, because my line had a little bit of nick in it before I want to pitch on the dock. You know, I'll take a picture of him, okay? But you know what? That's what it means about putting your line in the water. If it's not in the water, you ain't gonna catch. Sounds simple, but it's in the water, you catch them like that. Let's put the water on. And now that my line's okay, I'll go back around, hopefully catch a bigger one on the dock. Wow, talk about fish, man. I'm gonna show you exactly where he was too. Look at that. It's a nothing. It's a piece of rock in the water. But either maybe he got spooked off the dock or just sitting and cruising. That's how they get from dock to dock. You know, they don't just get planted, they swim. And when they're just moving around, you go on top of them with the boat, you're just gonna spook them. But if you throw a head like that, I saw a flash and missed him, and I got real lucky. That's honesty, boy. Because I let it sit there, he just came back and went, boom. The rest you saw right there on TV. So re-rig, go back around, fish that dock properly, maybe get another one. Now as for those tungsten sinkers, the striking tour grade, when I'm fishing really shallow, I got the 3/16, and see how small it is? I can go to 1/8. I want that slow fall, just so they fall, don't have to come out, and they flare and miss it. When I get in the heavier stuff, I got rod rigged with 1/4 ounce. See the difference? It's not much, but that tungsten weighs more than lead. It's a small profile, It bounces against the rocks and sand and makes a little bit of noise. The fish see it, they see your bait, they eat it. And there's pads and some cane and stuff. In the clear water, it's imperative to make longer pitches. Have faith in your product, your rod, line, reel, everything. By making those longer pitches, get the solid hook sets. That's why I use those little X points and Daiichi. They're just killer. Sometimes I'll just get them in the corner of the mouth and stuff, but at least you know you got them. But again, I gotta stress, slow is the way to go. You don't want to move fast in clear water. Take your time. You're trying to dissect things. These fish could be almost anywhere. They're like ghosts. But you get little stems of cane like that with the pads on them, and it creates a little bit of darkness. Now look at all this. It looks fantastic. Potential. You look at it and think, man, it's only like 1.5 feet deep. Can hold some big fish, boy. I mean, you know, a good 3, 4, 5 pounders possibly. But you know what? Let me show you something here. Cane, pads, but that's a spot, potentially right there. Stump, in the middle of pads, it's just a different spot for potentially a better fish to sit on. You pick your best spots, you look at it, where the shade is. What I do, sometimes I don't pitch right to the end where it's coming to the water. I pitch as close as I can if I look at the log and see where it's dark off the bottom. That's a little cavern where those fish can possibly hide. Let's find out. Oh God. There you are. You got to wait them out. I have to wait them out, eh? Just wait and wait. I thought I seen a flash. See sometimes how long they make you wait. Oh, good one too, eh? Boy, oh boy. Sometimes you just gotta wait them out. Look where I got him too. Oh boy. He is barely hooked. But that's a nice fish. See when you wait? I thought I saw a flash, pitched it back in and waited. All of a sudden come out again. He sees this. You know he's gonna eat that thing. Nice fish. That's a good picture fish. That's a nice bass anywhere, man. Say hello to the camera, boy. Nice. You're gonna join your friend. Look at how nice and clean they look in this like clear water. And I mean, just going along. You find a stump, piece of grass, anything that's different in a pad bed like this, the largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, they just relate to it. There's no rhyme or reason why, how, what. I'm not a scientist. Bass fisherman. And if you see that stuff, you got to put your bait in there. You see a flash, put it back in. Chances are they'll eat it like he did. So regroup, get my heart rate down a little bit again, catch some more fish in the clear water, on the docks, in the grass, by learning how to stay back. Longer pitches. Maybe sometimes you get those reaction bites that come out right away, bang. Sometimes you got to leave that perfect plastic there or go back in with a follow-up bait and wait till they come out and wait till they eat it. Oof, wow. And now it's time for the Cottage Angler, presented by Evercast. Establish a pattern.
Hey, I'm Strike King Pro Keith Combs, and I want to talk to you guys about a couple new baits that Strike King's got out this year that I've already done some good on. This is the Sexy Dog, and they got the Sexy Dog Junior. These baits really come into play for me anytime the water's starting to warm up. I'll start to fish them actually in the pre-spawn, but when I really like them is this time of year that you can see behind us the leaves are changing. It's the fall time, transitioning to winter. A lot of fish, we're here on Kentucky Lake, and a lot of these fish are moving up on little sandbars and stuff like that, and that's when this bait will really shine. And it'll also shine a little bit earlier in this when the fish are getting on brim beds and things like that. But a couple of the features, I really like to throw the bigger version because I can cast it so far and it walks so well. But it's got 3 hooks, so you're gonna miss very few fish. One of the best things, or the best features about it, is the noise it makes. It's got a real hard knock. Now I'm going to show you a little bit about how I work the Strike King Sexy Dog. There's really several different ways. The bait's actually pretty versatile, but it's always, usually for me, it's a walking pattern. Most of the time I actually keep it slow, especially when I'm fishing it in off-colored water or around cover. So basically, I'm just going to use a slow rod twitch and try to keep the bait from advancing too far forward. I want it just to kind of stay stationary, displace a lot of water, and glide, you know, maybe 8 to 10 inches to each side when I'm jerking it. So just a soft rod jerk. I'm fishing it here on 50-pound braid. You know, that's not gonna hurt you at all with a bait like this. And plus, if you get a fish in heavy cover, you'll be able to get him out. I like it too because I don't have to really set the hook very hard. I can just kind of lean into them and I've got them. But it's a real simple bait to work. The hookup ratio is real good. Like you can run three number 2 trebles on this bait and it'll still have the same action. So it's a real good bait, high catch ratio, pretty versatile. It'll catch them in a lot of different circumstances.
I just make little pitches, those little dark spots I see. And then when I see those pockets, I put it out there. Potential. Just shake it a few times. It's one thing about fishing clear water. The fish, even if they're weary, something comes in, boom, they see it. And their instinct is, whoa, it looks like food, can fit in their mouth, they'll come over and eat it. And that's to your advantage. So make those longer pitches. Put that bait in the high potential stuff. You know, and don't worry about color and stuff like that, boy, because green pumpkins, summer craw, blue craw, different things with a little bit of natural tone, but as long as they can see it, it just looks like something that they normally eat, and they're gonna eat it. It's not a real big science. Just gotta get into the right spots. Just don't let that clear water intimidate you. Stay back, make your pitches. Keep your eyes on the water. Look at everything. Sometimes you spook a fish, you can throw back over to him and he'll eat it. But just look for the little holes, pitch to them, and hold on. There. Come on, the arrowheads. Just a solid fish. No giant. Just a good chunky largemouth bass eating the rodent. Oh boy, when they grab it. Oh my goodness, eh? Just, wow. You gotta love it. And use the right hooks. And right hooks, get the right size bass. Nice chunky fish, look at the backs on them. But see, they can hide in the water. Watch when I put them in. Almost disappears at the bottom. Watch when he goes. Gonzo. Everywhere from boathouses to logs to docks, clear water lakes. Don't be intimidated by it. Take your time. That's why I have lots of baits. I take my time, let the boat drift, I don't care. But you know what? Those perfect plastics, the fish do not let it go. Let's keep going. When you're fishing clear water and stuff, the fluorocarbon, my #1 choice. Even in the cane and arrowheads and things like that, all you see is that bait in the water. 20, 25 pound test. If it's a premium brand, you know, sort of like the Vicious and stuff, that's good stuff. And if it's fresh and you're always checking that last 18 inches and stuff and there's no abrasions, you're gonna pull those fish out. But you just wanna put it in there, make it appear as natural as possible. Like, I'm not saying it has to look exactly like a crayfish or a minnow, etc. That's not the thing. If bass see it and it looks like something they can eat, and then they grab it and it's soft, that gives you all the advantage because you just got a set hook. But using the right gear to pull them off the docks, pull them away underneath there, 7 foot, 6'9", 6'10", medium heavy and heavy, 20 pound test. And I can't stress enough a reel that you can rely on. The Ardent Edge for me, smooth, pitches out there, no problems all day. I can just keep pitch, 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 tighten the drag right down. You know that if I get that fish of a lifetime, he's coming in the boat. You gotta rely on your equipment. It's paramount to catching fish, staying focused. Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! See how they hide in that stuff? Look how tough they are. Just a nice solid fish, eh? But boy, oh boy, he made me sit my wrong way. Pads, grass, saw rock bass come out. And again, I can't say enough about those little rodents. You know what? I'm gonna change my name to Rodent. Not a big fish, just a solid little bass. Let's put him over here so maybe he doesn't go back under the boathouse and spook anybody else. But you know what? Just a perfect specimen of what I love to catch. And that's largemouth bass. Yes. This is where he should be, buddy, right here. 5-pounder. Holy moly. This is spooking me now. Because this is where you should go, and all of a sudden, out he comes. Right on the boat, this way, watch this. All dark. Like that. Look at him eat. Oh yeah. He's got it. This whole, look how he just won a fight, eh? That's what I'm talking about right there. Look at that piggy, eh? Oh, stay hooked, big piggy. Hey, big piggy, want to come in the boat? Let's see. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's how you do it. On those shallow, clear water lakes that hold them big piggies. You just take your time, find the right spots, right locations. You take your time and you're gonna get them. Nice and big and fat, just like that. He's gonna go for some pictures, then I'm gonna let him go. But I'm telling you, I have had a blast in the clear water. You will too, with those striking, soft, perfect plastics. You know why they're perfect? Because you catch them just like that. Listen, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time right here on the Big Fish Show, Extreme Angler TV. Thanks for watching. Gonna put you in for some pictures, big girl. Yeah. Just take your time. And I said there's gotta be a pig there. And there was a pig there. Put it in, feel the weight, pow! Woo! I'm going home, boys. See y'all next time. Whew. And she's gonna live to fight, make somebody else happy, like me. That's good. And let her go for another day. Go on, mama. Beautiful. Fishing for the future. Catch and release, it works. And if you want more Extreme Angler, go to our website, extremeanglertv.com, and I'm sure you'll find us on all your popular social networks, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, because I know you're gonna like us.